my dad's 1966 Corvair Corsa with a 140 horse motor, 164 cubic inch, horizontally opposed, flat six. He passed away a few years ago and did a little bit of work on it after, but haven't had time to do anything else. Had the carbs rebuilt, and I just need to go through it again and actually get everything reconnected. Here's the motor. One of his friends rebuilt the carburetors for me and came out and got everything kind of hooked up and connected and drove it down the street, but it was having an issue with the accelerator pedal and we need to get back to it. I just haven't had any time. It's got a 4-speed manual and a home-built center console. Can't really get a good view of it, but here's my 1966 Corsa 140. Also had the carburetors rebuilt on this one. I finally started putting them back together about a year and a half ago. I haven't had time to really do anything. Before I got this car, it was parked next to a fence in my parents' yard that got set on fire by neighbor kids. Luckily my mom had heard it and ran out and she put the fire out, and it just melted part of the car. The taillights have been replaced, but it didn't actually catch the car on fire at all. A little bit of surface rust, but other than that, this is a very clean car. Could use a good wash. My dad passed away in 2021, and my 3-year-old son asked if we could take a ride in Grandpa's car, and at the time it wasn't running at all. So I said, no, but we can take a ride in Dad's car. We went and got in this, got about halfway out of the garage, and I heard one of the banks of the motor shut off. So we parked the car and asked some questions and realized I needed some new carbs. We'll see what happens after they're up and running. Here you can see that I have the carburetors installed. I started working on installing the linkages and remembered that I didn't have new plugs put in, so I took it apart and put the plugs back in. And now I want to start getting everything reconnected so that we can try and fire this car up. Like I said, this is a 1966 Corvair Corsa. It was Aztec bronze, I believe was the color, and this one is an AC car. I've never had AC in a Corvair before, but it was not functioning when I stopped driving the car. I may or may not try and get that going anytime soon, but for now we're just going to try and get some work done on these carburetors, get all the linkages put back up. I had to go buy some of these little clips. I didn't have enough of the right ones. I don't know where they went. We're going to get those installed to get the driver's side bank back together. I decided that I wanted to start trying to spend some time working on both of these cars to get them up and moving. You can see this one's been a storage unit of some sorts. And I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to it. And the thought crossed my mind of, what if I could spend 5 minutes a day and come out and work on one of these cars and get it up and moving. I have to get this one pulled out of the garage, and I'd really like it to go on its own power and start driving it again. So that may be what we do. Gave me the idea for a 5-minute mechanic. We'll come out and get the car going 5 minutes at a time, because that's about all I have to put to it. That's 5 minutes for today. Join me next time at 5 Minute Mechanic.